Oh, we are. We're live. Back up a little bit so they can see. We're too close.
Are you sure you're live?
Oh, you're the one that's... Ooh. One piece, one gift. What is that?
Turn that off.
No. We need to see who's talking to us.
We don't have people.
I see one person.
Where?
Just
Oh,
one.
it's Friday afternoon there, the boss.
Oh, it's Friday afternoon? Oh, yeah. Why are we on Friday afternoon? They're probably partying without us.
Yes.
Because why are we on here on Friday afternoon?
Ah, that's Oliver.
Hey, Oliver, what's up, man? It's Friday afternoon in the U.S.
No, morning. Friday morning.
It's Friday morning in the U.S. We know you guys are
Steven.
missing us. Hey, what's up, Steven? Steven!
How are you doing? How are you doing, guys?
Hey, we're, Steven, you know where we are, right? Did you watch that short video of me jumping into the water?
Crazy Tarzan.
Swinging like Tarzan? Ah, boy. I don't know why I did that.
He loves that. The high and lows.
Wait a minute. That's your place? You're in Texas, or are you talking about in the Philippines? Because we're in Siquijor, and we were at Cambugahay.
Cambugahay.
We're at Cambugahay waterfalls. Cambugahay Falls, right? Cambugahay Falls or waterfalls?
Falls.
There's actually 4 waterfalls. The one that I jumped off, that's the biggest one. There's one little one. There's 2 little ones up top that you can swing on the rope. Actually, you got Gonzalez to swing on one of the small waterfalls.
Yes. He wants me to die, guys.
I want you to die. I don't want you to die.
I can't read that. I can only read here.
I love cash. Will you in-stream for 500?
What?
Oh my gosh. Hey, $500? Send the money.
We'll go to sleep now.
We'll go to sleep.
And surely I will enjoy.
And I will be dreaming about that 500. Yeah, send the 500.
I will enjoy myself shopping after this.
We'll go and have a drink on you. I love cash.
Yes.
Now make it 5,000. We'll do it at
And
5,000.
we have 17 people.
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of people here. Yeah, that place was really a lot of fun jumping. I actually damaged my elbow on the lower one about 4 years ago. It took me over a year to recover. And now I'm jumping off the highest platform. I think it's almost 40 feet up in the air. So, yeah, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. On that second dive, I actually fell on my hip or my butt, and that's when I stopped. Steven Stuzinski. Where are you from in Texas, Steven? And I love cash. Do we know you since you want us off this live stream so bad? We're back to 1.
No, you don't see anything then.
Is that 0 or is that 6?
6.
Our eyesight is not very good.
We're getting old, guys.
Very
Slowly
old.
Getting
We're
old.
getting very old.
Old.
We are at Eastern Garin, Siquijor. Behind us is a beautiful ocean and also a beautiful little pool behind us. Yes, my view. Are you in still in Angeles? I'll be heading that way on the 7th. Maybe we'll go to Cabana with you.
Yes.
Yeah, show us where that little club is up there, up in the sky.
Do we have sea on here?
Huh? Hey, you think you could jump? Do you think you could swing on that rope, that Tarzan rope? It's about 40 feet up in the air, and you swing right in the middle of the pool or the waterfall, and then you let go. That's in Kambugahai Waterfalls in Siquijor. That, if you see the short video, it's on my short video. No, thank you. He said no, thank you. Come on, man, join us. Jump, jump.
Show us your talent.
Uh-huh.
Talent.
Yeah. What are you reading, Gonzalez?
Oh,
What happened? What do you mean, what happened, Lena? Auntie Lena, what happened? No, we're a little bored, so we decided to. Yeah, we just came back from dinner, and from seeing the sunset. Man, I'm telling you, Lena, one of the most beautiful sunset in Philippines is right here in Siquijor on San Juan. It's just beautiful. Yes, I haven't seen any fireflies, but they say there's a lot of fireflies around here, but I have not seen any, and I've been here many times.
Butterfly you have.
Well, we have a butterfly, but no firefly. Where is firefly going? Huh? Gonzalez, why don't you give me a Coke while you're at it? I'm sending Gonzalez to get me a Coke. Our trip is doing good. I have we got Jane to swing around the rope a little bit. I'm gonna probably put that on a regular video unless she does a short video of it. You gonna do a short video of you swinging around the water with the rope?
Whatever you want, my love.
Or you want my love? I don't think she ever called me my love in her whole life. What's going on, man? Why are you calling? Why are you saying whatever you want, my love?
I need cash.
Oh, she needs cash. Oh my gosh, she's going to get a Coke. Oh yes, number 2. How did you know? Hey Don, how's your trip going? Janie said, our trip is going great. Our first day was not so good, but second and third, which is yesterday and today's gone really well. Yesterday we went, had one of those foot spa where the little fish will come up and eat your feet. I guess dead skin. And then today we went to Kambugahai Falls. If you saw the short video that I just put out, I don't know why I do it every time I go there. And every time I go there, I tend to hurt something. This time I hurt my little derriere. We're talking about up almost 40 feet up in the air, so that's pretty high fall there. Yeah, okay, Booger Man, we'll swap wives. Unfortunately, Booger Man, I'm not married, but we'll swap wives anyway. Yeah. No, I think she's going number one. Um, oh yeah, Gcash her. Yes, Gcash her, and we will swap. Buttering up for cash, Sam. Did you do any swimming in the fall? Yeah, yeah, we swim. Yeah, I did a lot of swimming. When you fall in the middle of the falls there, you have to swim out of the fall. Uh, like I said, there was a couple of swings. Gonzalez did the smaller one. We didn't upload that video yet. Maybe she will later on. But she uploaded the one where I almost broke my back. The first one, I went straight in with my feet first. The second one, if you watch it, I'm going like this. Oh, you went on that foot spot. Those fish were huge. I went there like munching my toes the whole time. Yes, Lena. Yes, the foot spot. Those fish are big. There are some big ones. Is that your girlfriend? Yeah, she's my better half. We've been together. We've known each other for almost 7 years, and we've been together for about 2. There's a guy, Boogerman, wants to swap wives.
Huh?
I told him that we could swap wives.
What wives?
Boogerman, he was talking about you. Boogerman is saying that we should swap wives. I said, well, we could swap wives, but I'm not married.
What's that? Wives?
Yeah, wives.
Ah. I'm okay.
No, Lena, we didn't come here with the kids. It's just too much. Maybe next time, because I think Jane is bringing the kids next month, and when they're out of school, and she's gonna bring them and hang out here for a couple of weeks before I come back from the U.S. I think I'm gonna leave the U.S. around maybe May 5th or something like that, and she's coming back right after Josh is out of school, so it'll be good for the kids. I mean, there's so many things to do here in Dumaguete. The forest camp, and they can go swimming, hiking, swimming, all kinds of stuff. And maybe we'll bring them over here to Siquijor. Yes, there is a big tree. What I found out about that tree is it's huge too, but there's a lot of mosquitoes over there, and I hate mosquitoes. And I also found out, why those fish are so aggressive when you stick your feet in the water. They don't feed them. There's a couple way of looking at it. I mean, it's great to get get a foot spa and they eat the dead skin, but the only reason they're eating dead skin is because they're not feeding them, and so they're starving.
Can I borrow that? I need light.
Boogerman, Panay are the best lovers. My wife might steal her too.
Can I borrow that?
Hey, where are you? What? Yeah, how come? Oh, there you are. What now? Okay.
There's no flashlight.
Oh, no, I have a flashlight here. Why don't you take the flashlight?
Here.
In my bag. There's a flashlight in my bag. Why don't you take it? What is this? I can't read that now, man. Later, yes, that tree is called Balete tree.
Balete.
Balete tree. By local, that is believed to be a home to mythical creatures. Should not make loud noises, scream, or you'll be cursed. I didn't know that, Lena. But there's people screaming all the time because, once the fish starts biting on your feet, dead skin, they start screaming. Oh, I have it in my pocket. Okay, Gonzalo's here. But I think I'm going to make a video of our little trip there and to Kambu Gahai. It, it's I've got some really good clips of Jane roaming around and me almost killing myself. But up top they have that as a short rope, and when you swing around the waterfall, it looks like you're walking on the water. So that's kind of cool. Hey, Booger Man, where are you from? Are you from? Let me guess, Booger Man. Let me think about this. Booger Man, you're from Houston. I don't know. Just a guess. Ah, so you're from Tennessee, Boogerman. Hey, Boogerman, are you the football player that's on ESPN? Isn't there a Boogerman on ESPN? Oh, you did? Okay, yeah. Well, it's a Witch Island, Song Tree, are many voodoo dolls, etc. But I asked where I can get love potion. They don't have love potions, just curse oil and doll oil. Oh, so you like it, huh? I really love it here. I've been here 5 or 6 times, and it doesn't get old. Like I said, one of the few years back, I injured this right elbow, and I couldn't swing on that tree for over a year, and I was so upset. I just love swinging from that stupid tree and come down on the pool. It's a really high. I mean, it's like a high, not up high, but you know, you're swinging and you're like 40 feet up in the air, and then you fall. That's a great feeling. She wanted you guys to retire in Cebu. I'm not big on Cebu. You guys can tell I'm not really big on. I lived there for 2 years, and it's just too crowded. Very busy. And I had a scooter. I drove around all over that city. Just never really care for it.
What happened? Did you switch wife something?
Huh?
I heard you saying switch wife.
Well, yeah. Boogerman wants to switch wives.
To who?
With him, me, you, and his wife switch. And I told him that, yeah, sure, we could switch wives, but I'm not married.
You live with him.
Boogerman, you don't know this girl. Yeah. You're gonna wish that you don't have her. I'm just joking. Why swap, bro? Let's see. You used to like Texas. I dated a Pine and she wanted us to retire in Cebu. Wrong move, huh?
Let me look first so that I know what to.
Don R's here, Boogerman, Lena, Oliver,
Up for Kasha.
Straczynski, Don R. Pinades are the best lover. My wife might steal her too. Wait a minute, your wife might steal her? What is,
I don't know what you guys talking
I
about.
dated a Pinay and she wanted to retire in Cebu. She didn't use toilet paper. Of course they don't use toilet paper, Boogerman. Okay, not fan of Cebu. Too young. For young ones, it's okay. Too many outdoor activities like dirt bike, mountain bike too. But beaches, they're no good. Yeah, the beaches are not good. The only beach that I like in Cebu, once again, I did a lot of traveling. I did like the beach down in Moalboal. There's a couple of white sandy beaches, and also down on the bottom coast, where you catch the ferry from Cebu to Dumaguete. There's a what is it called? Leoan or there's a strip of white sandy beach there that I swim there. That's a nice beach. I heard there's some very nice white sandy beaches up north of Cebu. That's about it. That's all I know of where there's some nice beaches. And of course, Bohol is, some people go, oh, Bohol is Cebu, but Bohol is an island. They have that beautiful white sandy beach in Alona, so I love that one. Yeah, we'll be leaving in the morning for Dumaguete. We'll be going back home. I'm going to be there for 2 days, and then we're going to head back to Manila. Jane's going to see the kids. She may pick up the kids, and we'll go to Clark Angeles for a couple of days before I head back to the U.S. Move all my furniture out of my house. I've got it rented, so that's.
Who's selling the love potion?
Well, Lena was looking for the love potion, but
that's what you used to me. Huh? Now I know.
No, she was saying there's no love potion, just voodoo potion.
What is voodoo?
Yeah, like voodoo.
Like
dead,
Buddha?
Dead people potion. This place is known for witches and curses and back in the olden days.
Ah, I know that.
Yeah. Yeah, she's the boss. My girlfriend is the boss. She's always been the boss. I mean, just look at her. She's the boss. So, Booger Man is from Tennessee. I'm trying to see if Booger Man is that, is it Boogie Man or Booger Man? Booger, he's on the ESPN. There's a football player.
Turn off them. Are you using my data?
No, I'm on Wi-Fi. Let me turn on the data.
Yeah, try to use the. It's okay.
Leave the data on. Donar, the hotel that I'm staying at, what I recommended? No. I picked this hotel. I've been here before, and it's one of those hotels where when there's no other hotels around that's available, you pick this one. It's oceanfront, but it's away from the main drag, so to speak. Like we would have to take our scooter and drive maybe 10 or 15 minutes into the beach area. We're about 15 minutes along the coast, and there's really no beach here. You're on a cliff and a lot of rocks. He's a Booger Man. Yes, she is in charge. I have to. Yeah, she's in charge. Panays are always the boss in a relationship. Booger Man like Booger from Nose. I'm Booger Man. The Cocoa Beach Hotel. Yeah, the Cocoa Beach Hotel is nice there, right? Just to... Yes, in fact, that was my first choice. I normally stay there at Cocoa Grove. But they were sold out too. like I said, a lot of the beachfront hotels were sold out. You have other, a lot of hotels, but not beachfront. And I wanted beachfront, and this is about as good as it was going to get. But yeah, I really, I've been at Cocoa Grove twice, and I kind of know some of the staff there. They're really nice people. What is the difference between chickpeas and garbanzo beans? All right. Gonzalez,
What's that?
do you know what's different between chickpeas and garbanzo beans?
What's that?
Well, it's like a bean, peas, but what's the difference? A Booger Man wants to know what's the difference between chickpeas or garbanzo beans.
Beans?
Yeah, what's the difference between chickpeas and garbanzo beans?
Hold on. I'm gonna ask my.
Booger Man, you did not know about her.
I will ask my best friend.
Yes, I would prefer beachfront two places. I'm not that young anymore to hike down hills to dive in beach. Yeah, it's a. Like I said, my favorite place. I normally book Cocoa Grove. There's another place that I frequent is Infinity Place. That's on the beach, but once again, it's getting outside of the flat area. Um, but if you're in San Juan, if you're just in San Juan, you're gonna.
They're different. They're the same.
Booger Man was trying to play a trick on us. I didn't know that. I did not know garbanzo beans and chickpeas are the same thing. I'm thinking garbanzo beans is big and chickpeas are like mini. All right, you got me there. Booger Man. I never had a garbanzo bean on my face. Yes, I would prefer beach. Yep. Wow, it's a popular island if the hotels are sold out. Yeah, it was sold out. Well, once again, the beachfront hotels are sold out. There's a lot of hotels, non-beachfronts. We could have been down on the strip, but if when you open, in fact, the one that and it was right near, about within 100 yards from the beach, but the problem was it was only single beds, and I didn't feel like.
You can sleep there. You sleep outside.
I want to sleep where I can cuddle with Gonzalez
You
here.
have a king size bed. That seems like we don't fit there.
Yeah.
In the house too. He's always complaining that I always push him in the corner.
Yeah. Yes, you definitely have to plan in advance, which I never do. That's the problem. I never plan in advance. I always go on short notice. I do that on flights and hotels, so I pretty much pay the premium when I go somewhere. Do they have taxis or trikes? How do you get to the hotels from the ferry? If you're staying in a hotel, sometimes the hotel have vans that can pick you up. You can rent a scooter, you can rent a car, and I guess I'm guessing you could probably rent a van to get to the hotel. It's a good ride. It's about 30 minutes from the ferry to the hotels. I bring my ADV 160, so yeah, I get around pretty easily. They used to, when I started coming here, I think that was about 8 or 9 years ago, they used trike, right? Where you got a motorcycle and you got a little cabin on the right. It's just terrible. But now they have those bao where they're three-wheelers and you sit up and you're in a cabin. You see a lot of that in Thailand. So that's being very popular, and then you can fit, four people pretty comfortable, sitting straight up instead of, all scrounched up in the trike with a scooter there. It's I've seen a lot of those three-wheel bao. That's what I call them. They're called bao or tuk-tuks. They're very popular now. Let's see. I guess you have to plan in advance. Do they have taxi or trikes? Where they go? Boogeyman, do you have a tech or finance job? I'm not going to talk about what I do for a living. I'm semi-retired, and
He's doing a macho dancer. He's a macho dancer at night.
Yeah, I have a very great situation. Yes, Don. It's called the roll on, roll off.
Atalena.
He is a stripper. Oh my God. I don't know how much money stripper makes, but
Yes, a mama sang. Mama sang.
Yeah, you can rent a bike, and they're about 1,000. They're not cheap. I remember once again, you can rent them for about 350 for the 125 Honda 125, and for the 150 Honda you could rent it for 500. But now they're charging almost 1,000 pesos, so it's double. Pretty expensive. That's the reason I'd rather bring my scooter than rent it. Well, for my bike, if I was to rent one of theirs, it would be 1,000 pesos a night. So I save about 3,000 pesos by bringing my bike here. But yeah, it's called the Roro. They have fast craft. It takes, once again, in fact, I was mistaken. It takes about 45 minutes if you get on one of those fast craft. You get on, and boom, you're here in 45 minutes. But on those roll on, roll off big ferries where they have cars and trucks and scooters, it took us almost over 2 hours to get here. So that's that's the difference. But you have your scooter, you have transportation, you don't have to worry about getting or hitching a ride.
Only gigolo panda that existed in history.
Let me see here. I've been called a drug dealer. I've been called, when I first met Gonzalez, she was always wondering what the heck I did for a living. I told her I was the Secret Service for Aquino and Duterte. I would have to go in advance and scout the city before they would show up. Right, the Secret Service, they would travel all over the place.
Well, later I know.
I think the ocean jet is like almost, I think like 480 pesos, almost $10.
I used to think that he used to say that he works for the 30.
I used to work for Duterte. Did you believe me when I told you I worked for Duterte?
Of course no.
Yes, Burger Man, Duterte. Yeah, I was. I told her that I was a chief security Secret Service for Duterte back then. Yes, to his squad. Yeah, that's.
He's not one of the squad, because he will be the one who's running first if there's something happen.
Yeah, I would be running. I would not be. Yeah, that ocean jet, I'm thinking about 480 now. I know it's about 1200, they go from Dumaguete all the way to Cebu. Um, Ate Elena, I drove around Siquijor twice, but for me, it's not really a lot of fun just to drive around the island. I I will go to Cambugahay, and if we were here another day, I would go to that thing that where they jump off the cliff, off the rock on the beach. I forgot the name of that place. That would have been my next destination tomorrow, but we're leaving tomorrow morning around 11 o'clock. But I've done it a couple of times, but we didn't do it this time. For me, it's not really that enjoyable to ride around the island. It'll take about 2 hours. You can go the whole island. You can go around. No, he's homeless now. So hit the likes, guys. Hey, I like that, Lena. I am homeless. Yes, I have to go. I gotta go to Venice, Florida. I'm gonna be leaving here on the 10th. I should be in Florida on the 11th. And 12, 13, 14, I'm gonna be moving my furniture. And then I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna live in the U.S. Temporarily, or like maybe a little apartment or something. I'm not sure. Either Atlanta, where Jimmy Jong is, or...
No, he's gonna move to Jimmy John house.
I thought about moving to Hawaii or San Francisco or Seattle, so I could be a little bit closer to the Philippines. Or maybe Guam. I like Guam. Let's see. Oh no, let's see. And you're able to drive around, see. And no, he's homeless now, which, yep, I just rented my house. Oh, by the way, my house, you talk about luck. I mean, I just read in my house, they're like, oh, you can get more money. Your house just went up 27,000. So, anyway, 1 month, yeah, house just went up $27,000. No, I'm gonna fly. I'm not gonna fly from Cebu. I'm gonna go to. Jane and I were gonna fly from Dumaguete to Manila, and have a dentist appointment to remove these braces.
Yeah.
And then I gotta stay 3 days, and then they're gonna put retainers back on. They gotta send it off and measure, and they'll be back. And that's the reason I'm staying an extra 3 days.
He needs new teeth, guys. So.
and that's why the 3 days that I'm hanging around Manila, we're gonna go back up to Clark and see My View, Your World, and hang out with him for a couple of days. And we're gonna visit that little cabana hotel, bar, rooftop bar there. We're gonna see what that's all about.
Jimmy?
Forget about Jimmy. Don't worry about Jimmy. We don't want Jimmy on here. Let's see. Anyway, we're gonna go, and then from Manila, when I go back and get the retainer on, I'm gonna go from Manila to Incheon, Korea, and Korea to Detroit, or Korea to Atlanta before heading Sarasota, Florida. I actually liked him back in the day, but I heard it got crazy with his opposition family, Filipino politics. Could be a movie. Yes. Yeah, I actually liked him too. I would have voted for him, Duterte. But he got a little crazy with, I don't know. I don't want to. I'm not going to talk about that politic thing. But I would have voted for him. I'm not Filipino, but I would have voted for him back when he ran for office. Yes, poor homeless Sam. Yes, Tennessee is great. It's only great when you're not playing us, University of Georgia. Didn't you say you'll try to go on cruise with Jimmy, Jimmy Cha? You know what? I just might do that, Lena. I just might do that if if everything works out right. I just might. Hi, Loki. How are you? If everything works out right, I just might meet Jimmy and we'll do a little cruise together. Hey, Archers. Yeah, we're hanging out here at the pool. We're leaving in the morning, so we just came back from dinner and watching the sunset in San Juan. We had a beautiful sunset.
What?
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 We just saw a beautiful sunset, right?
In
San Juan.
San Juan.
San Juan.
San Juan.
San Juan. Hey, Archers, did you see me pretending to be Tarzan and swing on a huge rope and almost broke my back? Yeah,
Panda is trying to be a
Tarzan.
But it didn't work.
Watch that short video Gonzalez just posted. The first one I went in the water pretty smooth. The second one I almost broke my back, so I decided to call it quits.
Guys, I just pulled my tip 2 days ago, and he wanted me to jump there. He really wants me to be dead.
Yes, Donna, no politics, please. Half of our football players are from Georgia, vice versa. Yeah, a lot of you guys get a lot of guys from from Georgia. Yeah, yeah. All right, did you play for Tennessee Boogerman? Boogerman. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, you have to be careful. Yeah, that was. I remember when I first started jumping off that thing. It was. I went from the 20-foot platform. Actually, the 20-foot platform is where I injured my arm. Then I worked out my way up to the 30-foot platform, and then today I was actually jumping off the 40-feet platform. So that's the first time I jumped off that 40-foot platform, and it was really exhilarating. Felt the exhilaration of knowing that I tried. It was really cool. I mean, the 20-foot platform, you're out and then you're in the water within seconds. But that 40-foot platform, you're out there a little bit longer, maybe a second and a half, which is really, I mean, you feel like you're swinging in the air or something. It's just really a cool feeling. No. I'm flying to from Dumaguete. I'm gonna fly to Manila because I got to drop Jane off in Manila, and then I have a dentist appointment, and we're gonna hang out in Angeles again for about 3 days, and then go back and get my retainers for my teeth, and I'm gonna fly from Manila to Incheon again. So yeah, no Cebu. Wish I did. Lookie's all dressed up, isn't she? Look at that. She's in a dress.
I don't see it.
She's the owner. The owner of this place is Chinese, and his wife is Chinese. Very nice. Her husband doesn't speak English, but she does.
It's blurry.
Looks like they must have had a date night or something. Well. How much does it cost to fly from Cebu City to Duma? Man, I think that if you get the ticket early enough, you can probably get it for about $30. But if you fly the day of, probably $200.
You finish it?
No.
Where's the straw? Where did you put the straw? Wow.
But you know, Archers, the weird thing about flying from Cebu to Dumaguete or Dumaguete to Cebu, there is a flight that goes from Cebu to Dumaguete, and there's one that goes from Dumaguete to Cebu, and that. But they're both coming from Manila, right? Manila to Dumaguete to Cebu, or Manila to Cebu to Dumaguete. And if you're on that flight, you're in either city within 30 minutes. But if you get on the flight that goes from Dumaguete to Manila to Cebu, then you're talking about almost half a day, and your price goes from $25 to $50 to $200 or $300. So you got to check on that ticket. A lot of times it's you're gonna, and that's how you know you're doing the long triangle. Instead of going from Dumaguete to Cebu, you're going from Dumaguete to Manila to Cebu, and that's where the ticket prices is a big difference. If you're paying $50, you're probably going directly from Dumaguete to Cebu or Cebu to Dumaguete. But if your ticket's about 100 to 200 or 300, you're doing that
Just so
big triangle, Cebu to Manila to Dumaguete. I hope that made sense. Let's see here. Injured your arm at 20 feet and move up to 40 feet. 40 feet. Surprise you was that. Yes, Don Art. Well, I learned how to swing on the rope. That's what happened. If you're young, I'll tell you, on the 20-foot rope, and I'll show you. I was swinging. I was holding the bar like this, one arm,
scary.
and I did it 4 times, and I thought it was really good. Right on the 5th time, my elbow gave out, and I fell as soon as I came off that platform. I think within half a second, I fell. If I would have fell immediately, I would have hit the rocks that was right below me. If you watch some of these videos, you got to clear that area. If my arm had given out the second that I jump off the platform, I would have hit the trees or the rocks that was down below. But it held for like half a second, and then my arm gave out. This part right here. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do anything with this elbow for almost a year. Well, when I went back, I said, well, if the cause of it was because I used one arm, well, one hand, and I had a stretch like this. So if you watch this video, as I'm swinging down on the 40-foot, my arms are tucked in. And then when I get out to the center of the waterfall, and then I let go. That is the key for old people. We don't have these strong arms anymore where we can swing like Tarzan. We got to really tuck our arms in, and then you can hold for, well, I never felt the pain anymore, but that is the key. That's how I'm able to swing from 40 feet out in the middle of the pool. Yes, jump with 2 arms, but when your initial jump off the platform, tuck your arms in. Don't have it stretched out, because that's where I pulled this. Tuck it in, and when you get out in the middle of the water, and then let go, you're good to go. Yes, Jane, look at this. I got this for her in Bohol. Archer says nice dress. This is one of the dresses she bought in Bohol.
Yes. Yeah, this is one of the dress that we bought because of discount. The discount.
What?
20 peso discount.
30 peso discount.
You didn't want to buy it because it's like 470. You wanted 400. 450.
Yeah. No. I would have bought it, and no matter. I just have a habit of negotiating with people, whether it's 40 peso or 50 peso.
Nice,
Or
oh.
yes, isn't it nice? Look at that. Beautiful. You look great, Gonzalez. Nope, but I did hire the 2020. Let's see here, MTSU team for summer. They were mostly from Georgia and Alabama. I'm not sure where MTSU. What does that stand for? Military Tech School. MTSU. Middle Tennessee. Middle Tennessee, or I'm not sure what the MT. Middle Tennessee.
MTSU.
Something. Let's see here. Lesson. Jump with 2 arms. Yep. Nice dress. Yeah. Yeah, your ticket could be anywhere from 50 to 2 or 300 if you have to go through Manila to get to Cebu or Dumaguete. Yeah, Middle Tennessee State. That's it. I knew it was something. Middle Tennessee State University. I'm from Georgia. I grew up, let's see here. Let's see, after my dad was in the Air Force, so we travel. When I first came to the U.S., we lived in Florida. Then we went to Japan, South Dakota. My senior year in high school was Morrow, Georgia. That's where, I lived there for 20 years before I moved to Florida. So I know a little bit about Tennessee. A little bit more about Georgia than I do Tennessee, though. Let's see, I went to Gatlinburg. That's where I learned how to ski.
Ski?
Yeah, snow ski. Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And I think there's a Chattanooga Choo Choo there. Is that Chattanooga Choo Choo still running?
Uber? What's up?
Ober.
What's up?
I don't know. What is Ober?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Ober,
Ask
Tennessee? I had an ex-girlfriend that went to, I forgot the name of that college. It's a Christian college. She worked at Chick-fil-A and she got a scholarship to this Christian college in Tennessee. Oh, okay, yep. You're in Chattanooga. Okay, yeah. I attended a Baptist church for years, and we would have seems like every year we would go out to Tennessee. We went to Gatlinburg twice, once in the summertime and once in the wintertime where I learned how to ski. And then we went up to somewhere to ride the train. Oh, okay, Ober is the ski slope. Okay, all right. I didn't know that.
Still people who...
Oh, Ober Gatlinburg. Is that what it is? Because I always just call it Gatlinburg. We're talking about over 40 years ago when I went skiing there. So that's.
Was it late now?
Is it late?
Let them know in the comments.
Yeah. Yeah, Ober Gatlinburg. Okay, Ober Gatlinburg. What else is about Tennessee? Oh yeah, I went to Knoxville. I drove by Knoxville. I saw the stadium. That's a huge stadium there by the river too. A beautiful stadium. Let's see here. But anyway, we'll be heading back towards Dumaguete tomorrow. Gonzalez going to get her teeth checked. We may check on a couple more houses. We just saw a new 3-bed, 2-bath house. I'm going to go and take a look at it. I told Gonzalez maybe I can get her to move the kids here to Dumaguete. She doesn't want to do that. You see, that's the reason I have to find another place over towards Clark. She's not big on Dumagetti. Let's see it. How much is the house? It was 30,000 pesos.
Three
Right?
bedroom.
It was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 30,000 pesos. So that, you know,
It's unfurnished.
but it's unfurnished. I'm in a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, huge 1-bedroom, 1-bath apartment. It's furnished, and I'm paying 20,000 pesos, and that includes water and Wi-Fi.
Not really furnished.
But this one is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, brand new, for 30,000 pesos. So for another $200. But it didn't say it was. Did it say include water and cable?
No.
A lot of these houses up in Valencia, this one's near there. The water's free because it comes from the mountain, and it's stream fed, and they pump it out. It's just fresh, beautiful, clean water, so that's the reason the water's free there. But having your Wi-Fi for free, that's an extra $50 to $60 a month if you had to get it on your own. Hoy, pug. Oh, Jimmy John's here. We were hoping Jimmy John didn't show up tonight.
Wait lang, I need to go to bed.
No, we like to pick on Jimmy. Okay, Burger Man, thank you, man. Thank you for joining us. Oh, thank you. She's a hottie.
Yes, I'm hot that I want to punch someone.
She wants to punch Jimmy.
Oh yeah. Sorry guys if I can't really talk because I'm
Is your teeth hurting now?
a little bit.
Yeah, it's off and on that her teeth hurts.
Not
Not
teeth.
her teeth, her
It's her
gums.
gums.
Her gums hurts. Well, what is Hoy Paganaako?
Where?
It's Jimmy.
He's
Oh.
tired. He said, "Hoy, I'm tired."
He's tired.
Or he's sleepy.
He's sleepy.
Oh.
Wait a minute. It's 10 a.m. It's 11 a.m. on a Friday, almost Friday afternoon. So, yeah, that's about right. Half a day's work, and then he's already tired. Yeah, that's Jimmy. You're sure pretty when you're angry.
Yeah, you know, I get upset with Panda. He said, he said something the other night.
What did he say?
You!
About what?
You know when I was upset to you?
Right.
And then you said that. And even you're upset,
Yeah.
you said something.
Yeah. That's
Maybe you guys did talk to each other, no?
I think I told you that
Oh, because I was very upset to you. You said, you know what? Even though you're upset, you still...
still look beautiful, or
Yes.
even though you're upset, I still love you, or something like that.
Yeah,
Or,
you're still beautiful.
you're still beautiful. Yeah. Even she was upset the other night. I said, man,
Yeah.
you're beautiful when you're upset.
Yes.
I don't know if that calmed her down a little bit, or she thought that I was trying to brown nose or something. I said that to prompt Jane to tell me
To go to sleep.
go to sleep.
Oh.
Yeah, oh yeah, you sure look pretty when you put the jersey on.
That you will believe you me now.
Yeah, I felt kind of good to wear this jersey tonight. Yeah. Love the Bulldogs.
Where's other people who talk? Atelena, are you still there?
Atalena, I don't know. She might have fallen asleep.
The archer.
Archer's asleep.
Dawn, are you still there?
Don R is asleep. I know
And then-
Boogerman checked out.
And then the archer. I know the archer. He's always roaming around and come back.
Oh yeah, he what is he?
He's like roaming around.
You think he's watching that video of me swinging like Tarzan and almost broke my arm?
I don't know.
Okay. Let's see. You two are in that darkness. Isn't that when Jason shows up with an axe? It is kind of weird. No, there's a pool. Oh, they turn off the pool light. That's why. The light was on. It looked pretty back there with the light. You know, like a blue glow back there where if Jason walked behind with an axe, we could actually see him. But now we can't see anything back there. But it's actually the pool and then the ocean where, I don't know, we wanted to be close to the ocean.
Jane
But,
upset, not allowed. You're on your honeymoon island. No, he messed up. That's why.
Are you in a pool hall? What do you mean by a pool hall? Like, oh, you mean like someone's playing pool? Yes, someone is playing pool up there. I heard him hitting the. Oh, yeah. There is a pool table right there, and I think someone might be playing pool up there where the restaurant is. I 103. Just don't get frisky with each other. That's when Jason goes chop chop.
What is it? Risky.
Yeah, you know what, Archers, you got pretty good ears because yes, I heard that little pool cue.
Ball.
Yeah, the ball hitting. Yep. I think since I mentioned it, it stopped. I think the guy might have went
Oliver
home.
is here.
It's irritating. Hello, Mr. John. Oh man, we had a beautiful sunset view, and we were eating pizza. Yeah.
And then also after that, we went to another restaurant. He ordered something else.
Yeah, we went to another restaurant.
Yes, that's what I said.
I had some chips and nachos. Okay, we had that shrimp pizza
And
with squid,
yes.
and that's during the sunset. And then we went to another restaurant, and I had some chips and nacho. We listened to a
Music.
acoustic band. It was acoustic. There was no acoustic. He had a keyboard, and he was making all kinds of sounds with that keyboard. And the guy was blind. I'm not sure if that's his wife that was with him, but they were really good. He sounded great, and so did the wife. You may like this, Jimmy John. I was here a couple years ago, and I actually sang with those guys. They don't remember. Well, yeah, he couldn't see me. He's blind. Oh, geez, I'm just joking. But yeah, I actually sang with them. Did a couple of songs with them a couple years ago. Does Duma have a place to play pool, like a pool? Duma has a couple of places. There's one across the street from our apartments, and it's I think it has like 4 tables. And then there's quite a few. But they're not indoors. They're like under roof, but it's not, there's no walls. You kind of drive up and you see people playing pool and you join them. I guess it's cheaper not to air condition the pool hall. They actually have it a pool table up in Shintang Ridge, up in the hills of Valencia, and you can look down on the ocean there. I did a video of that. The Shentang Ridge, it's where, remember that Georgia Bulldog t-shirt that I wore that was homemade? That's Shentang Ridge. Oh man. Yeah, the seafood was fresh. Fresh shrimp and fresh squid. When you hit that water, I went out my butt. Yes. Oh my gosh. Well, the first one I went straight in, perfect, feet first. But that second one, it's if you look at the ouch, but look at what happened if you could if you can watch it and zoom in. I'm like, when I went out and I'm like, ah.
I said,
I said, this is not gonna be this is not a good one. Ouch! And I hit my butt there. Kind of like sideways, my butt and my back. 0-7. Mm. When I was in high school, I thought I was going to be drafted by the Braves. That's how good I thought I was, but actually, obviously, I wasn't good enough. Hi, Sam and Jane. How are you? For me, it's good, good, good. Lamb start. I am start. Good, I am start. Okay, hey Eli, we're doing good. We just came back from dinner and just kind of hanging out here.
He's bored, guys.
And we're gonna go. We're gonna check out early in the morning and then head for Dumaguete. It's been a great 3 days. It really has. Jane goes, "Oh, let's stay another day." I said, "Well, yes, you got to get back and see the dentist.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, we probably would stay another day."
Sunday, diba?
They're closed on Sunday, man.
Oh yeah.
They have bars with pool tables. I don't know. I just noticed 2 outdoors pool halls. I'm assuming that they sell alcohol there. Because I see guys playing pool right outside all the time. So. I'm starting to work as a driving instructor next week after I pass my driving instructor. Are you talking about cars? Are you teaching people to drive cars, Eli? Or are you teaching people to drive trucks? Are you teaching people to drive semi-trucks? Are you teaching people to drive scooters? You know, why not? We have breakfast here. They open up at 7 in the morning for breakfast. So sometimes I'll go and run at the waterfront at 6 in the morning, and then I'll go and have breakfast here. The restaurant closes when there's nobody eating. So normally the restaurant closes around 10 or 11. But Why Not has a bar behind it. And that bar, you know, it's open until 2 or 3 in the morning. And in front of the bar, there's a brick oven pizza maker. So that place stays busy. We were there the other night having pizza. Me and Paul, and I'm thinking the other night, like 3 months ago, me, Paul, Darren, and Rock, we were there till about 2 or 3 in the morning having pizza. And what we were really doing was watching these expat with these girls going into the dance club and out. It's the only dance club that's a lot of expats bring girls in, or lady boys. There's a lot of ladies boys sitting outside waiting for guys there. let's see here. Eli, can you answer me a relationship question? I told my LDR I was questioning her loyalty and it made her cry. Is it a good sign? Okay, how to go? You know, it's a good sign if she really meant it, Eli,
But then,
right? If you question her loyalty, because if she's crying and you question her loyalty, that means she really loves you and she feels like that maybe you don't trust her. But if she's crying because she's faking it, you're in a big mess. So hopefully she's crying because she meant it and she really does love you. And maybe you shouldn't question her loyalty if she's honest. Yeah, yeah. But once again, yeah, here we go. Online stuff. Eli, I don't know about online stuff. I know anything goes online. Yeah. If I was you, I would get there quick as I can and spend time with her, and then you'll know if she's loyal or honest or not.
as soon as you see her.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go, Eli. That's what I'm saying. It's a good sign if she really meant it. It's a terrible sign if she didn't mean it. That means she's playing tricks on you.
Everybody can cry online.
Anybody can cry. Honest Jane here. Gonzalez is Honest Jane. That's who she is. She tells it like it is. Semper Fi, Oliver. Any update on your passport? Yeah, we want to know, Oliver. Don, I'm waiting on the mail today. I think my girlfriend is getting frustrated. Yeah, if I was your girlfriend, I would get frustrated too. But you're being as honest and sincere. She'll wait. My buddy Ray Oliver. I mention him a lot. I have been in the Philippines 1 month, and when I came back, we were roommates because I had just gotten a divorce, well, about a year earlier. But we were roommates, and I said, "Hey, you got to go to the Philippines. You got to go to the Philippines." And
I don't know. What does Jane say about Eli's question? But
what does Jane say about?
I did try also cry online before.
Oh my gosh,
I did. But
and
then,
did it work, or were you honest, or were you loyal? I mean, what are you talking about?
no, but
you said it
but
kind
that
of like
was
you were joking.
but that was after 6 months talking to each other.
Oh, you talked to him for 6 months, so you really.
Because we talk almost every day.
So you were loyal.
And
to
then
him.
we're not only talking. He's on a video call almost 24/7 hours. So
yeah,
he's like a CCTV camera.
Secure CCTV camera. One of Gonzalez's old boyfriends, he basically wanted her on CCTV camera at the house, so that.
But it's funny, guys, when you cry over someone and then you finally bang your head into somewhere. I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I get into? Why did I even cry for that person? He's so ugly.
I don't know if you want to say that, Gonzalez.
No, but it's like when you're with someone, like when you're in love with someone, like everything's beautiful. Like you were saying, like he's so handsome. But as soon as like you're waking up from that, like you being in love, I was just like, I think someone just spilled a love potion.
Hey, Lena, you're looking for that love potion. Gonzalez got some of that stuff. So okay. So Gonzalez, now that you mentioned that how ugly he is after you came out of this love potion, where are we in the scene? Am I good looking or that ugly person? Do I still have that love potion spell on you?
No, that was the no my first time doing, because most of my relationship are not online, but in real life.
Yeah.
But then when me and Sam broke up, and then I had another ba? I met someone, and then after that we didn't get along. Also, it did not work our relationship, and then I think it was during pandemic. I said, you know what? Let's just try this online relationship. How does it work? Because I never tried to have online relationship in my entire life.
Online relationship are tough, especially if you haven't seen them in person. Yeah.
But
I,
it's crazy when you have online relationship. They argue with you. They get upset with you. They ask you to do this. They want you to do this.
well, it's like a real relationship. You just do it online.
Yes.
Okay, Eli. I told her it's hard for me to fully trust her before meeting up, and she needs to understand that. Jimmy Jones. Only time will tell, Eli. Stay the course, and your heart will tell you. Although I believe you're starting behind the eight ball when you do LDR. Yeah, LDR are tough. Long distance relationship are tough.
I'm not saying that he's really ugly, huh? But no, he's not ugly. It's just that when you wake up from that relationship, like for me, it's just like, oh, it's a nonsense. You know, why
Yeah.
you even cry for that
Well,
person?
well, when you say ugly, you don't mean physically he looks ugly. It it's a ugly relationship once you break up.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right, Donna Oliver. She probably think you're not coming and making up an excuse that you don't have your passport. Have you ever met her before? Good night, Archers. Donna. Uh, LDR.
My, ano,
Yes.
my,
I don't think Oliver has ever met her in person.
my advice for to have a relationship online, do not go deep before you even met her in person or
Yeah.
met him in person, because it's hard, guys.
Ooh. What do you think about that, Gonzalez? She's playing him for that phone. Mm.
I don't know. I never asked someone
That's a
who.
tricky thing. I've given girls phone after I met them. I just never given a phone before I met them.
I don't know because I never asked. I've never asked anyone
When are
on
you gonna
this.
see her? Yeah, Eli. When is your plan? What's how long will it be before you see her, Eli? I do live. I do live chats with a couple of other Filipinos, and I never allow either party to hint at wanting LDR. Yeah, LDR is okay. If you met someone like Jane and I, we've known
Yeah,
each
I'm
other.
not.
We've seen each other many times, and I have to go back to the U.S. and do certain things before I come. So people go, "Oh, you're on a long distance relationship." Well,
No, because
we have a different type of long distance
our
relationship.
relationship, I did not really consider that as we started a no online thing, because it's only 5 days, guys, and then after 5 days we met each other in real life. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I met you online, and then 5 days later I saw her in person. So
Yes,
uh,
that was almost 8 years ago.
yeah, yeah.
And
Latest next year, gosh, Eli, I'll tell you, the longer. And how long have you known this girl, Eli? And you have not seen her?
yes,
Yeah, Don, Eli, it's tricky. Ah, I don't want to say negative things about long distance relationship because there are some that does work.
But if you guys are been together already for a long time,
Right.
I think that's genuine, diba? Genuine, diba?
Yeah, but the longer you don't see her, the more she thinks you really are not coming.
Yes.
I mean, I had okay, 3 or 4 months, and
Because I don't believe in such.
okay,
Because I don't believe in such thing. Kasi that uh
he's known her for 3 or 4 months, and he won't see her until next year. So it'll be over a year before he meets her in person. Ah,
I don't think I can love someone in the first month,
yeah,
second month. More is like knowing each
right,
other.
yeah. Eli, this obviously this girl is looking for a serious relationship, right? If you're taking a year before you see her, you giving her things, it's not going to keep her. Uh, and you not giving her things is not going to keep her. She's looking for somebody, and she wants a real deal. So she might wait for you. I don't know. It's a tough call, Eli. I don't want to say one way
But
or
for
the
me,
other.
I'm not gonna wait for a year. Huh? It's crazy.
No, she can't come before she does finish her. Well, I don't understand. Hold on. Eli, go
OJT.
to Philippines to see her. Only when will the truth reveal? Okay, no, she says I can't come before she finishes her OJT. After OJT and finish her college, she couldn't do anything. College and having that education was her top
What?
priority.
Are you like gonna support her schooling as well? And then what? I have a friend.
Oh well, I don't know, Eli.
Okay.
And she is free, and her mother gives her permission. How can she say she loves you when she has never met you in person, Eli?
That's
Yeah.
impossible that you are, you fall in love with person online because of the attention that you get.
I, I'm gonna. That's a tough one, Eli. There's always a chance, right? There's always a chance that she really is in love with you. Do I even give it a 50-50 chance on this? You never met her, and
Because sometimes kasi, because of the attention that you get from that person, then support that you get from that person, you think that you're in love with that person or you love that person. But because I've experienced that, guys. I was in a relationship online. I thought I loved him.
yeah,
But in reality, no, there's no love. It's just that the attention that you get from him or from her, it makes you feel that you're being loved by that person.
right. You known her for how old? What's the age gap, and how old is she, and how old are you, if you don't mind, Eli? Uh, let's see if we can figure this out for you.
When
You
someone,
got Jimmy, you got Donar, and you got Jane. You have me. We're all trying to figure this out with you. Oh yeah, Jimmy is. Yeah, she is 22. You know what? 22, 43. That's 19 years apart. I think the age gap have a lot to do with it. So I think that's I would say instead of 50-50, I would say 60-40 that this girl really cares about you.
She always says that. I don't really.
Yeah, but Pogie and handsome. Yeah.
This is. Maybe I love you means I like you.
Okay, let's just say that this girl loves you. She really does, Eli. Let's just say she does. You won't see her for a year and a half. She is looking for someone permanent. You could tell based on what you're telling me. She's looking for a real serious boyfriend, and you're not there. What do you think she's thinking? You know, are you serious or what? Right?
She said I agree with Jane. Diba?
Yeah, like I said, that age gap, 19, is not bad because Jane and I, we were together for almost 5 years, and she thought we
Don't
were.
ask about our age.
She thought we were 18 years apart. That's how I got her to stay with me.
Love potion.
18, 19 years. That's a good age. You know, that's you're pushing it once you get over 20 years.
Because sometimes kasi when okay, like when someone asks you or when someone says this to you that I love you or I like you, ask her and or in what way, diba?
Yeah.
Why do you love me?
It has to be a physical thing because it can't be the physical appearance. Um, have you? I think you've only sent her a little bit of money, right? You haven't sent her big money, like hundreds and thousands of dollars. You've helped her out here and there a little bit, right, Eli?
For a province girls, for a province girl, $50 good money.
Yeah, $50. Well, that's good. That's good. Keep it around that $50 mark. You, yeah, I wouldn't give her more than $50.
Yeah, but what if you guys
You start giving her a lot of money, then that.
like now you're thinking about giving her a phone.
Yeah, a phone. I mean, we're looking at what a phone. I mean, that's more of a. Are you giving her like $1,000 phone, $500 phone? I mean, if you do that, and then all of a sudden, you know, she's gonna need this and need that, and yeah, I would say 50-50, maybe.
If you're
Yeah.
able to find someone without telling you, I don't have data, my
Right.
phone is not working, my camera is not, it's blurry, this and that, and if she's able to talk to you for 6 months without telling you all this stuff, and then I'm having a hard time in life.
Are you chatting on Messenger or what are you chatting on? Well, yeah, that doesn't make because a lot of time if she's chatting with someone else, she could open up another account, right?
You can chat with someone, we can.
No, I'm thinking that she's online chatting with someone, but she's not chatting with him. Does she do that a lot? That's what I was thinking of. But she could technically open up another account, and then he would never know that she's chatting with another guy.
How can he know? I don't know. I may be wrong, Amaran. Because yeah, just like what I said, I have that experience.
Okay, so you offered the phone to her. Okay.
You foreigners are doing that a lot.
Yeah. Like I said, I still give it a 50-50. I don't think it's the phone, and I think the age is okay.
Okay, I'll tell you.
I think it's just the time. You know, you've talked to her for 4 months, and you're gonna wait almost a whole year before getting together with. Does she know that you're gonna wait until later next year before you see her?
That means she used her phone a lot
Yeah.
because she just told me she needs to recharge her full battery every 1.5 hours. Her phone is slowly getting worse. I mean, like, if you have your phone full charge, it will last for the whole day if you really not talk to someone.
Yeah.
But if you like call or a video chat, of course it will not last for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah. She told you to wait. Hmm. No, like I said, everything that you say, Eli, could go one way or the other. It could be 50. Your your odds are 50-50. It could go. It's a toss up, man. Hopefully, she does love
I
you,
have a friend.
and she'll stick with you.
She's from, I told you about Sarah, remember? And then that person support her while schooling without him knowing that, because she said that she needs to finish her college before they can be together. And
Yeah.
then as soon as she finished her college, she changed her mind. You remember I told you that?
Okay.
And then that guy was crying
Mm.
because now that she graduated, and then he finds out also that he has 5 years boyfriend while talking online.
I do know that remember when we were talking, you would talk to me almost every day, right? Remember?
Yes. Yeah.
When Gonzalez and I met, she wouldn't let me off the hook. She wanted to talk every single day, every chance that she. And I think it was her way to making sure that I was,
No, 'cause I'm not talking to other people also.
right.
And then I never ask anyone for data.
Yeah.
I never, even though my phone has a problem, I never did once telling you that
Yeah.
I'm having a problem with my phone.
Is she really pretty, Eli? Because a beautiful girl, and if you met her online, chances are there are hundreds of guys that are trying to talk to her.
Sometimes looks can be deceiver kasi.
Yeah. But if a girl's beautiful, guys are talking to her left and right.
Yeah.
So you're not the only one that's talking to her. And guys are probably flying there, say, "Hey, I want to come and meet you. I want to come and see you," and then you're waiting almost a year to get there. Yeah. Remember, I made the video. The difference between online, the one that's going to win the girl is the one that's there in person. He could be uglier than you. He could be. He could make less money than you, but he's there. He's there with the girl. You could be richer, better looking, but you're not there. So I don't know. I will get my butt over there as soon as possible.
I don't know. Talking and texting every day is a bad habit unless you can maintain it over a long period. Diba? We did that, diba, for 2 years. Diba?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Simon,
Oh, hey,
Simon,
my view. How you doing? Yeah. Welcome to the conversation here.
he was here earlier.
Yeah. I mean, talking about Eli's situation.
No. Now we're gonna start with feet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I still think your odds of getting 50-50 or maybe 60-40. I'm going to give it a benefit of the doubt that this girl's in love with you. She's honest.
We're not telling you that she's not real or genuine. It's just that up until you said that you're not allowed to come until she graduated.
Yeah.
I mean, like, even if her parents are not allowing her, if she really loves you, if she really wants to be with you, she would see you at least 2 days, diba, when you come to the Philippines.
Oh yeah. Heck, what graduated? I mean, when does education have anything to do with love? You know.
Was you only talking to Sam and Jane when you talked to him for 2 years?
Were you only talking to? When I was talking to you, you had just broken up with that guy that cheated on you for like 4 or 5 times, right? Remember that was that guy?
Ah.
So you were in
Oh,
between
when we met each other for the first time?
the first time, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So she was not in a relationship
I
with anybody.
No.
Were you talking to anybody else? She wasn't talking to anybody else. Me, I was I was talking to a few people.
Say what? No, I think that's that was after 6 or 7 months that I broke up with my ex boyfriend. But I'm not talking to anyone, but he still chatted me.
Who's that?
My ex.
Yeah.
By that he wants to get back, or
Yeah.
he will change. Yeah, change position. After 6 times or 4 times of cheating, you expect me to believe him to change?
Yeah.
Change the bed sheet.
No, I don't think Eli has met her yet. My view. See, it doesn't get any more obvious than she telling you don't come. All the rest, yeah, telling you not to come. That's, whew. Every girl I've ever talked to wanted me to come to the Philippines immediately. They want to see me now.
Because when you talk to someone, kasi guys, when you talk to someone or when you're entertaining someone for dating, you should not talking to other girls or other guy because it will get you confused.
Right, right.
Yes.
Well, the way he's describing her, it sounds like she's dedicated to him, but telling someone not to come, that's a
a little bit
that's
off.
weird if she really is serious.
For example, me, if my parents doesn't want me to be with Sam and they have a bigger plan for me,
Right.
seeing him or meeting him at least 2 days will not hurt me or anyone, diba?
Right. Where is she, Eli? Is she in Manila? Maybe we could stop by and say hello. I just do it. My view and I will go and say hello.
Yeah. I agree with my view.
Yeah, don't send money or phone. And I did, one of my first 18 years ago, I did send some money. Then I learned very quick not to send money unless I'm going to see her or if I will see her within a week or so. Like I would send her money to meet me, if she lived way out in the province, she needs a bus ride, I would send her money to meet me in Manila or wherever I'm going. So, because a lot of these girls, they really don't have money to come and meet you. So
Of
I would
course,
send
even
them.
if I have money, why would I? That's ridiculous. You're the one who wants to see me, and then you want me. And you want me to go to the airport, and you want me to pay for my. Guys.
No. I mean, There are girls that have money that met me at the airport. There are. I mean, but there are girls that did not have money, and I would have to send money to them to meet me. And there are girls that I send money to meet me at the airport or wherever and never showed up. So that's why I said 50-50.
I don't do that. You pay. I can pay for my food. You pay for your food. Unless it's
Okay.
money you don't mind losing in the form of a gift.
But she is best. She is best. I met so far from 50 girls I talk online. The only one that checks all my box pretty fun. None of yours ever had the money. I used to tell women they pay, they weigh, and I'll reimburse. Well, yeah, my view exactly. That's what I did after a while. I would always say I would reimburse you.
He always reimbursed me.
But once again, it's been a long time. I mean, uh, it had to be about 7, 8 years ago. Yeah.
And then here's the thing also. Even is even okay, for example, that when someone tells you online that she loves you, what if she met you in real life and then it turns out to be something that
Yeah.
she might not like you, or she realized that, oh my God, I'm wrong, diba?
Yeah. Yeah. Still 50-50. I can't. It could work and it could not work, you know. You have just as a good of a chance of finding a serious girlfriend as a scammer. You know, it could be either be a scammer or a real girl. So
Yes.
someone that's really is in love with you. So I will give it a 50-50 chance. Yeah. Yeah, don't buy love with money.
Yeah. When you run out of money, you run out of ano also. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like don't spoil girls online, you know?
Yeah. Um, I would tell you this, Eli. Every trick in the book that a girl would do,
I
I
will do
probably went through it. And it's a hit and miss.
no
You
money, no money, no honey.
Yeah, it's a hit and miss. So, I would, what is it? What is it? Pray for the best and hope for the best or something. Um, but if it doesn't work out, I would not, I would not cry over it because,
Don't worry, I won't cry.
the odds are it was a 50-50 shot. So, you know, uh, she could turn out to be the best thing in the world too. You just never know.
Hope she not a no money, no honey.
No money, no honey, girl.
If you want the honey to stay in your life permanently, you build
Yeah.
a tree and then there's a honey bee.
Well, Eli, I'm not going to tell you to give her a phone. If you're going to give her a phone, give her a phone. If you trust her and all that good stuff.
Because it will start from the phone kasi. And
Yeah.
then what's the next after the phone?
Yeah. Oh, the computer data's not working. It could be anything. There you go. Yeah, would you be happy with buying her a phone and never meeting her? And if she doesn't meet you, You're not one of those guys that says, "Hey, I gave her something and she scammed me." You know, you don't have to give her the phone. You don't have to give her any money. But if she doesn't turn out to be honest and sincere, the part that I don't like what a lot of foreigners do is they start complaining about these
Yeah,
girls.
they crying all
Nobody's,
over.
nobody's pointing a gun in your head on your head, or
Then they will start saying that, oh, I don't want to be with Filipina. They go diggers.
yeah. So it's a 50-50 shot. It's just like any relationship. It works, it doesn't work. A long distance relationship, it's tough.
If you're gonna be okay without meeting her and then giving her something, then
Right.
that would be okay.
All right, guys. It's almost what time is it? It's a good. Some of us have money, but still have no honey, because we insist on relationship progression on my term. Yeah, you gotta try to keep it as real as possible. But this long distance relationship is tough. Uh,
15 more minutes. My view is always no 2 hours.
Yeah, Eli, I'm trying to give you some honest opinions of my experience.
Yes, and just like what I said, from my perspective also as a woman, diba? Because I did try also to talk to someone online. I don't think that's a real love.
Yeah. Yeah, we wish you the best, Eli. And I hope it all works out.
Maybe maybe she likes you because you're giving her something.
Right.
That could be like that kasi.
Yeah, I would just, yeah, yeah. Have you ever had people want to borrow money?
And never pay.
And they're not going to pay you back, right? So same with this getting the phone and give it to her if she doesn't pay you back or if she doesn't become your girlfriend. Yeah, just consider a donation to the people of the Philippines.
Wait, could be like that. You should lower your voice because they're sleeping.
In my view, just don't buy the most expensive phone. Jimmy John. Jimmy John, he's never been to the Philippines. Oh my gosh. Yes, there's no such thing as borrow money. You're basically giving them the money. And that's the same thing with the phone. Don't expect anything from it. Yeah, if you don't expect anything from it, Eli, then you're going to be okay. Do what you want to do,
Even
but
me,
just don't expect anything
I have
from
a friend who borrowed money to me. It's almost 1.5 years now. I think I'm slowly having amnesia. Don't even think about it.
Don't forget about the money.
When they say borrow, it's not really borrow, guys.
Just give me the money.
But it's also good that they're trying to pay you slowly by slowly, Diba?
Yeah.
I have a friend who borrowed me money. Don't mention the name.
Are you moving to the Philippines, man? You're gonna move to the Philippines, my view?
She borrowed me money last year, 2023. But up until today, she has not finished to pay me.
Yeah, anytime you give people money or if they...
But guys, I don't have I don't feel
Right. Well, you got to think about it. This girl did not ask for the money, did not ask for the phone. It's Eli that decided to give the money.
Yeah,
and
but if you're gonna be okay without meeting her and then after that, and then things will not work out. Just I don't want you, Eli. I will be the one who's gonna be upset to you if you start saying Filipina are gold diggers, because you're the one that gives yourself that, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all freelancers. There's a lot of freelancers in Angeles City there. Where is she from? Did he say? Did Eli say where she's from?
He said that
Oh, Cebu. Cebu in the
4 hours
province.
from Cebu.
Yeah.
4 hours from Cebu.
Yeah, so
So
that
it's
means,
not in Cebu.
is she a Mawao?
I don't know.
Or is she up north or south? Or where is she from?
Let's go.
Where in Cebu? I don't know if that makes much difference, but I'm just wondering where she's from. She might be one of my ex-girlfriends.
You're one of the crazy also.
Let's see here. Yeah, hopefully we helped you out a little bit, Eli, or we might have confused you a little bit. Yes, but she said 4 hours from Cebu. I'm thinking, is that south or Oslo? Yes, southwest. Yeah, that would be Mawao area. Yes, it's still cheaper than Western Growth. I agree with you. A phone that's worth $150 and $50 cash, that won't even get you a kiss nowadays, dating a Western girl. Well, I think it's 50-50 again. She may be the love of your life and she may be the real deal.
Like now it's like a business.
Yeah. Yeah, no Karens. Yeah, Karens are tough. All right, Eli, let us know what you decide to do. If you're going to give her that phone or not. We will be probably, I think we will probably come from, our next live stream will probably back in Clark, Angeles.
We
maybe
have 7 minutes.
maybe my view would join us in Angeles. So we will see you.
We have 7 minutes.
We could say goodbye now, Candace.
Yes.
The reason I'm cutting it short, I see people looking out their windows because we're talking at midnight, and I guess our voices carries. I saw someone look out that window over there, the guy over here, and guy. So I'm trying to. So
maybe they want to punch him.
Yeah.
I gotta go
midnight,
get ready.
and we're doing live stream, and they're trying to sleep.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
So once again, we'll come to you guys live from Clark, Angeles in about 4 days, 3 or 4 days. And thank you for joining us. I'm going to keep my voice low because it's already past midnight here. Thank you, Oliver. Thank you, Eli. Thank you, Don R. Thank you, My View, Your World. Jimmy, thank you, Jimmy. I know Lena was here earlier. Oliver, thank you, Oliver. I think that's about it here. Looks like those were the people that. Oh yeah, at the beginning there was.
There's people.
There was Stevens, Jazinski. I love cash. He said he would give me $500 to not do a live stream. I guess he didn't come through with the 500, so we're gonna keep on doing live streams. Boogerman. Boogerman was on here for a long time.
He wants to switch wife.
Yeah, Boogerman wanted to switch wives. I told him that I would switch wives, but Gonzalez is not my wife.
Tell your wife, Boogerman is to be with me. You and Sam can be together.
Thank you, Art. Cheers. All right, that's about it, guys. We'll talk to you guys later in about 4 days, or 3 or 4 days
I'm gonna
in
go
Clark,
back to
Angeles.
I'm gonna go back to the dentist tomorrow, guys.
Yes, get her
check.
teeth checked.
That teeth, gums.
Get her gum checked. I'm sorry, I keep saying teeth, but get her gums checked. And then we'll be flying back to Manila. And then hopefully we'll see My View, Your World in Angeles. And I'm trying to get My View to come on live, but he won't do it. All right, guys. We want you guys to
My View is doing this. Yo, what up, guys? Yo, what up, guys? What up?
Oh, all right, guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye and have a nice evening.